After having a stroke, Frank Fritz's life took a significant turn that resulted in rehabilitation, a conservatorship, and ongoing recovery difficulties. Fritz was able to enjoy his first public appearance after having a stroke, demonstrating his fortitude and development despite the difficulties. Putting aside any controversy from the past, Wolfe delivered a poignant statement expressing love and support for Fritz amid his health crisis. For viewers of American Pickers, a dramatic event might come as a shock since they identify with the show's ensemble so deeply. For instance, when Wolfe was charged with dishonest business methods, when Bob Peterson passed away, and when the show's actors got into a heated argument, viewers were devastated. Even though all those things were unexpected, the most stunning thing to happen to a Storage Wars star was Frank Fritz's disappearance from the spotlight. Because of this, viewers of American Pickers are curious about Fritz's life after leaving the show. This article will highlight the changes in Frank Fritz's life following his stroke. Fritz is a popular figure on American Pickers. The piece will next examine Wolfe's response to Frank Fritz's stroke. Frank Fritz had a stroke that changed his life, from which he has been recovering. Frank Fritz, one of the show's stars, made his final appearance on American Pickers in March 2020. After years of lifting heavy objects while shooting American Pickers, Fritz later said that he required back surgery, so he took a leave of absence from the program to have it done. Unfortunately for Fritz and his loved ones, his back surgery was just the beginning of his issues. For instance, Fritz subsequently disclosed that he entered a rehabilitation center for alcoholism following his operation. Fritz later had a stroke, which resulted in a number of significant life changes. The Sun published some rather startling information on Fritz's stroke recovery in November 2022. Fritz was forced to reside in an assisted living home at one time in order to heal, according to the outlet's piece. Furthermore, Fritz's friends petitioned to have him placed under conservatorship because they were so worried about his mental health, according to the site. The type of court decision that attracted a lot of notice was the conservatorship that was imposed upon Britney Spears. Consequently, more people are aware that when a court determines that someone is incapable of making decisions for themselves, they may be put under conservatorship. Fritz's pals felt that his decision-making capacity was so impaired that he couldn't be accountable for himself, according to court documents that The Sun reported on. That was a startling revelation for long-standing American Pickers viewers who are accustomed to Fritz's high level of knowledge on the program. Fans of American Pickers were also updated on his medical recuperation at that time by the same Sun story. Fritz was no longer residing in a rehabilitation center, per the report. That did not, however, imply that Fritz had completely healed from the physical aftereffects of his stroke. The assessment stated that Fritz was obviously in need of a lot of assistance in his daily life. Fritz's costs at the time were mentioned in the court document outlining his conservatorship, which also showed how much assistance he needed. Fritz was regrettably still in need of substantial in-home health care. Fritz was required to pay $22,832 per month for the in-home health care he was getting, according to the Sun's conservatorship investigation. However, it seems that things have considerably improved, based on a later report of Fritz's stroke recovery. Nevertheless, the reports that indicate Fritz is still making progress also highlight how bad things have been for him. The U.S. Sun looked into allegations that Fritz wished to resume his antique selection in October of 2023. That story stated that Fritz had just lately been able to walk for short periods of time again. The Des Moines Register reported in November 2023, the month after, that Fritz had experienced his first public outing since the stroke. The story mentioned a Facebook page managed by Fritz's pal, who was insider on his recuperation. In the Facebook group, the buddy not only disclosed that Fritz went out for the first time, but they also purportedly posted pictures from the occasion. According to reports, Fritz was seen grinning in the wheelchair pictures with his loved ones all around him. The insider commented on the significance of the occasion for Fritz and his loved ones next to the photo.